Bro, my family has been serving Los Santos for years at Simon Ho Korean Noodle House, or as our big sign says, Esoho. People love Esoho. My family is so proud of our Esoho that we want everyone to experience. Our noodles are hot, our portions are huge, and once you get a taste of Esoho, you'll be coming back for more. Find Esoho at 3 locations in Little Seoul. Extra parking is always behind the S-hole.
I know personally I could put Esso in my mouth just about any day of the week.
Man, this authentic asshole is the shit. It's my favorite thing. It reminds me of my hometown of Seoul, South Korea.
Simon Ho Korean Noodle House. When you're hungry, nothing hits the spot like a big bowl of S-ho.
Hungry? Of course you are. Come down to Spit Roasters Meat House in West Vinewood, where the portions are huge, the buns are warm, and you always leave satisfied. At Spit Roasters, we take our meats seriously. Whether you like it slow cooked, flame grilled, or just dripping in sauce, our staff is trained to handle it with care and both hands. Try our famous double stack meat tower. It's thick, it's juicy, and yes, it comes with extra napkins. And if you're feeling adventurous, ask about our backdoor special. It's not on the menu, but our chefs know exactly how to sneak it in. Spit Roasters Meat House. We don't judge your appetite. We just feed it.
You there, yes, you, with the sad sandwich. Come to Nutbuster in beautiful Vespucci, corner of Magellan and Cortez, where flavor slaps harder than your ex at a beach wedding. Falafel, kebab, hummus, salads, you name it. We wrap it, sauce it, and make you question your relationship with your stomach. You take one bite of our Nutbuster wrap, your mouth goes, oh, like it is your birthday. You hit the nut, and the nut hits back. People say, Ahmed, why you yell so much? Because the falafel is ready. And my mother says the chickpeas are blessed by the moon. We've been busting nuts since '69, and not one customer's walked away unsatisfied. Nutbuster, hit the nut. Tell my mom I sent you. Do you want to be a post-apocalyptic millionaire while your neighbors are resorting to cannibalism? Do you want to be living the good life or having to eat your children in order to survive? Call Monetary Science today. We buy gold and other precious metals, from silver and platinum to lead and aluminum, including the foil. You're only a few gold bars away from being the king of the apocalypse, my friend, with your choice of all the women, wine, and food that makes it through the end of days. Seriously, when things go down, women flock to the man on top of the hill with the shiny shit, and no matter how fat, balding, or boring he is. $1 invested in gold in 1800 would be worth over $15 today, or maybe more. Now that's a smart investment. You will become the post-apocalyptic banker and really stick it to the masses. That is, if you can avoid being robbed blind by marauding outlaws. Gold is trading at a 200-year high, so now is the time to buy. Call in today at Monetary Science. We're Armageddon-proof.
Paleto Bay's got a lot of things. Fog, cows, and a chicken factory full of secrets. But there's only one spot north of Chiliad where you can zap aliens, grab kitties, and maybe win a stuffed squid with one eye. Pixel Pete's Fun Time Arcade. Founded by a man who loved video games more than his own circulatory system. Pete ran this place through 3 heart attacks and a brief electrical fire. He said, take my left arm, just leave the pinball machines. You don't have to drive all the way to the hellhole that is Los Santos just to have degenerate fun. We got the Degenitron right here in Palito. Sticky joysticks, nasty nachos, and not a single IPA in sight. 1986 called, it's all coked up and it wants you back. We got it all, Race and Chase, Street Justice, Space Monkey 3, The Wizard's Ruin, Defender of the Faith, and the lingering scent of defeat and burnt popcorn. Pixel Pete's Fun Time Arcade, off Procopio Drive. No, we did not fix the plumbing. Bring your friends, bring the quarters, and get ready to play, you fucking loser.
Hey, you're on Vinewood Public Access, the #1 fan-created GTA talk radio station. I'm your host, Rob Morris. If I'm not mistaken, we smoothed out all the lag on the intro and the ads. I know Gambit's gonna tell us if it happened. He'll go back and check even if he missed it. What's up, everybody? What's up? Oh my goodness. I have to tell you a few things. If you're watching this, I'm surprised. Because I think there's a whole... Are the video game awards still happening? Is that a thing? I'm not an award show guy. I don't enjoy the award shows. I don't like any of them. I work in television. Man. Oh, we gotta move this down. I work in television. I don't watch the Emmys. I don't watch the Tonys. I don't watch the Grammys. I don't watch the Oscars. I don't watch any of this stuff, man. I'm not interested in the vibe. I share a sip with you to say it is Thursday night, December 11th in Vinewood, baby. And let me tell you, I'm very happy to be broadcasting live from the one, the only Los Santos. There's only one in this world, folks. I live in it. I'm in it now, and I'm here for you. We got a bunch of things to talk about tonight. We got a whole bunch of chatting to do over here, folks. We got a bunch of things to catch up on, and I got to run you through them. So let's kind of take these one at a time. We're going to catch up on some stuff, and we have a surprise coming a little bit later. So get ready for that. Big announcement incoming later in the stream, but you're going to have to stick around for it. That's how this show works. Like every other show, we are contractually obligated to drag things out for as long as possible for the sake of viewer engagement. And we appreciate you being here. I reworked the stream. Kevin and I dug into it. I had to put out a few fires. Had to put out a couple of fires there. Our equipment is not state-of-the-art, but we rewired some things. We restrung some materials, and I think we may have smoothed out an issue or two in our overall streaming situation. So we'll see how it goes. Because I can tell you one thing that's not going to happen. I'm not going to buy a fucking computer, okay? I'm not buying one. I'm not going to buy a whole new computer. And I know that that feels like the only thing to do because we've gone over this before. I'm dealing with maybe not the best quality situation for what I'm doing. I don't want to get into it. Who cares about the broken, fallen apart building that is Vinewood Public Access? Because I'm not here to talk about that. I'm here to talk about what Vinewood Public Access is as an idea, as a community. And that brings me to my next subject matter. Thank you so much to the people who joined us last night on our first official Super Chat stream. The very first stream we've had monetized, which I really appreciate. We had some wonderful donations rolling in on our very first night, which really means the world to me. I greatly appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. it has been quite a journey. I'm going to get to that in a little bit later. I've got notes, folks. I want to get to the journey because we're going to break it down. We've accomplished a lot in just a very short time as a group. We're going to break it down in just a few minutes. Also, mission creator. Mission creator. I can't say it enough times. I did not get a video out today, and I won't get one out tomorrow because I'm on a project. But let me tell you, the mission creator is something special, folks. I spent quite a bit of time playing with the missions that came with it. There are 5 missions that come with it, and messing around with the creator. We might get into it a little bit later. Messing with the creator, we might get into it a little bit later. Also on the list, what is next for GTA Online? People are very excited. Holy hell. My goodness gracious. Everybody is absolutely losing their perfect fat tits over whether or not we're going to get this Michael Trevor Franklin DLC. My goodness gracious, some of the most respected content creators in the Grand Theft Auto community. Woo! They are real excited about an upcoming DLC. And so, there's people are speculating about the summer getting another huge DLC with the unholy, impossible, holy shit trinity of Michael, Trevor, and Franklin teaming up once again. I don't know, folks. I don't know about this. This is something I'm not sure about. We're going to get into it in a little bit. Also, big announcement. I mentioned it before. I'm going to mention it again. I'm going to tease it a few times. We got a big announcement coming up later in the stream, so stick around. You're going to want to be a part of it. Let me ask you, if you're watching us now, if you're catching us live, Thursday night, December 11th, live from Vinewood. You're on Vinewood Public Access, the #1 fan-created GTA talk radio station. I'm your host, Rob Morris. If you're joining us tonight, I want you to drop it in the chat. First of all, make sure you're subscribed. Come on, because you can't drop it in the chat unless you're subscribed. That's one of the rules here. We save the screen for the subscribers. I think that's a fair thing to do. Feel free to watch if you're afraid to hit that button. But if you want to talk to us, which you should, you got to hit that button first. Where are you coming from? What are you getting up to? I'm always curious. People listen to this show and this stream and this broadcast and Vinewood Public Access, the radio station within the game, under all sorts of circumstances. And I've always heard about this in the comments. What are people doing while this is on? You doing your taxes? Are you doing your kids' homework? You scratching your balls? What are you doing while you listen to this show? Because enough people, I've seen the numbers, there are enough unique viewers of this program to have a brother questioning how they're spending their time when they're listening to this. I gotta know. So drop it in the chat, drop it in the comments. If you're watching it after the fact, let me know. A lot of people watch this the next day. Fascinating to me. Okay, well, we appreciate you all for being here. Gambit Arcana, we appreciate you. Zan, we appreciate you. Prism, if you're still knocking boots. Hayden Live, what's up, buddy? Hayden says, usually around this time you start streaming. I'm finishing my workout for the day or getting ready for bed. I love that. I think of us as a nighttime stream, but you know, we've got people like Blind Fury and other people that come from the UK across the pond, and they're having breakfast. Vinewood Public Access is a breakfast show for them. It's fascinating to me. All depends on how late we're going as well, obviously. Some of the frills of Vinewood Public Access are kind of cut, and we're going to slowly implement them back into the stream. I want to keep it smooth. I hated that our stream with Uncle Kyle with the mansions, I hate that it got interrupted and restarted. What a pain in the ass that was. We're going to try to avoid that. I mean, I know we're a public access station. We're not state of the art, but goodness gosh, it's gracious. We got to get it together. Johnny Cortez says, just chillin'. I imagine you in an igloo, my guy. I literally asked you what you're actually doing, and just chillin', bro. I love that. You're in an igloo. Johnny Cortez in the igloo. Let me add it to my list of things that I know about Johnny Cortez as he lives in an igloo. Okay, let's get into our topics for the night, folks. I want to talk about this mission creator. I have a number of points about this that I want to take beat by beat, but I got a couple of questions for everybody first. I want you to think about with this mission creator. Do we think that the mission creator was always intended to be dropped at this time? Do we think the mission creator was always scheduled for now? I think it was. I think the mission creator was always planned to be given to us at the end. I actually think that the mission creator was planned to be dropped back when Grand Theft Auto 6 was supposed to come out now. Grand Theft Auto 6 was supposed to come out now. We're all supposed to be playing it now. In another timeline, the game is out now. So, I think the mission creator is Rockstar's way of saying, hey, kiddo, here's the keys. It's your game now. We're going to go make the new game. You go make the old game. If you want to keep knocking boots, if you want to keep hanging around Los Santos, you're going to have to make the fucking missions, because we're not going to make these anymore. We're going to make these like you drive here and you do this and then bing, bang, boom. We're not doing it, okay? So if you want to have updates, you make the updates. And I've said in countless streams before, I've said on Vinewood Public Access countless times, I've said it in interviews with people that I've done that have come out, I've said it in interviews with people that have not come out. The future of Grand Theft Auto, beyond GTA 6 story mode, so far as I can see it, is going to largely be in our hands. Because here's what's interesting about the mission creator. It is in depth. I don't know how many of you have taken the time to dive into it, but oh my God. Everybody is saying that it's a test run for GTA 6, and you're right. But I want you to understand something. If you go into this program, the mission creator, it shows you the script basically for their missions. You know how we always talk about GTA Online and we talk about how it's always the same kind of thing, rinse and repeat, almost like it follows an exact formula? Well, it does. It does follow an exact formula, and you can see it scripted out in the mission creator, because they have given us these 5 missions that you can get into, and then you can go into the mission creator and see those 5 missions broken down using the tools that I'm sure are not a million miles away from what they use in the development. If I was trying to make a fairly accessible program to create missions in my development program, like at Rockstar, I would make it like this. It's not easy. I will say that. It's not user-friendly. Jamal, what's up? Hello. We appreciate you. They also added 3 jobs that are in GTA RP. What does that mean, Gambit? I don't know what you mean by that. I think they're recently... Sorry, I can't even read it there. Let me read it over here. Hayden said, I think here recently everything's been dropping and doing has been a test for GTA 6. Well, here's the thing. You're right, Hayden, but that's also always true. Let me explain. Is the mission creator a test run for GTA 6? Everybody's talking about this as well. Let me make this very clear. Yes. Yes, it absolutely is. But here's the thing. Everything at Rockstar Games is a test run for something else. Have you not noticed that? Everything that they've ever done, they practice and then they get better at that thing. They develop, test run in different games, across different games, and into the next world to see if it works. And then they implement it again better in the next game. This is not a special new thing. They've been doing that. They've been testing things for GTA 6 in online since 2013. Do you understand? Like, everything that they do is a test for the future. That's just how they work. Firefighting and post office, Gamba says. How do you find those? Those are on PC, buddy? Is that on PC? Agree 100%. Appreciate you, man. That's why Rockstar is good, because they take what they learned from the past games and improve on them in the newest game. Real Supercharged 71. Absolutely correct. They hone and practice. They hone and they practice. What's up, buddy? Let me tell you. Did that just cut out? Oh, come on. Then we get the other half of it. Okay, one more time.
Hello.
There you go. Very good. Public access. What are you going to do? I got an eyelash stuck in my face, man. Okay. All right. What was I saying? They're always testing everything for the next thing. But this mission creator is special for two reasons that I want to point out. I gotta make a video about this, man. It's just been kicking around my head all day and I've been so busy. But let me tell you, it will reprogram how a lot of the GTA community thinks about missions and content, because once you figure out how something is made, it changes the way you feel about it a little bit. So, like, I work in television, for example, but there are certain television shows that I do not work on, that I'm not interested on, that you might be surprised to find out that I don't want to work on. For example, Game of Thrones is still on in different iterations, right? Spinoffs. And they have the dragons that fight. I like that shit. That's fun for me. I like to watch dragons fight. That's cool. What I don't want to watch is someone riding a tennis ball on a stick that they're pretending is a dragon on a green screen and playing make-believe on a fake thing. I don't want to watch that. And if you work on that show, you have to watch them make it. And that's how they make it. They make it, it's fake. And then they draw it in later so that it looks cool. I used to work, I don't have the mug. I used to work at Comedy Central, and sometimes we would watch movies for work because that was part of our job. And we would go see movies that weren't done. And one time I watched a screening of Captain America Winter Soldier, which is one of my favorite movies in the Marvel franchise. And I watched this movie, and every now and then there would be a shot of the movie in the movie theater. We watched it in a theater. We're watching this movie, and every now and then there would be these shots where, like, the green screen background wasn't filled in, and so you just saw, like, Chris Evans, like, throw a shield in the scene, and bang, bang, boom, and then it cuts over here, and it zips in front of a green wall in a studio, and it looks so corny and cheesy and cheap, because that shot's just not done. They're still working on it. So for this cut, they sent out the raw with some version of a raw thing. You know what I mean? So it kind of ruins it for you. And once you see it, you can't go back. So this mission creator, oh my God, it's not like a race thing. It is so complicated. You can do so much stuff. I'm a pretty smart guy, and I know the Rockstar editor, and I've worked in some of the creators before. The complexity of this mission creator is bananas. And I see why the tools are there for them to make something absolutely extraordinary, but they don't have the time and manpower because it just takes time. I'm not doing a good job of explaining this. You know how when you do a mission that is a contact mission in GTA Online, and you start the mission and then you go to a location and you get a cutscene, but really the cutscene is just like a shot of two guys talking, a shot of a car, and then it cuts back to you and it's like, steal the car. Okay, so it's not really a cutscene, it's just like these two images, right? They're video, but they're like these two shots, and it kind of like slowly zooms in on both things, like the two guys talking and then the car. I can show you this in one of the missions, and you can go in there and make that all super cinematic and add shots and make the cutscene interesting, you know? But it takes time, and you got to tweak it. I played with this mission creator for like an hour, and I thought my brain was going to explode. Not because it's like impossible or you got to be crazy smart to use it, but because it's so detailed, it makes you want to go in and paint with a tiny little brush, which takes hours. And then your brain starts thinking about it. And you're like, oh my God, it would take me so long to get good at this, but I think I will. I think I'm going to dedicate some time to really trying to figure out this mission creator, and I want to make content about it, and then I want to make content in it, and I want to publish it to Vinewood Public Access so that people can play a storyline around the studio and Kevin and Tommy and stuff. I think there's a way I can actually tell a story in this mission creator that would be really cool. And that's the future of people who are really passionate about this game. People are going to be making their own heist raid things. Think about like the Cluck and Bell farm raid or these know-it-all, whatever it was, no-way missions that we just got. You can make that, basically. Like, other than the fact that they introduced new props, which they can do. Later, Rockstar could just be like, oh, by the way, in the mission creator now, here's all these new props, objectives, things that they can add. So when they update the mission creator, they update the community's tool set. You know what I mean? It's going to take a little time. A lot of stuff at first will be stupid. People will use it to make things that are offensive. It will be dumb at first, and they'll have to fix it, and it'll be glitched probably on a regular basis, but that mission creator has some of the most potential of anything I've seen in the GTA community ever. It's crazy. Story idea. Picking up Michael for that interview and dodge the chaos outside. Gambit, see? I love that so much. Gambit Arcana with the idea. So what Gambit is talking about is in the day 2 of Vinewood Public Access, the radio station, there's a whole bit where Michael is supposed to come into the studio. He doesn't. There's a thing outside. I could actually make a mission around that firefight that happens outside. That's a great idea. And there are different things in my own artistic work that I could bring to life in this game through these missions. And you don't have to be running around shooting stuff and blowing stuff up necessarily. I haven't got into it deep, but you could definitely, it's obvious, make like RP style missions that are more story based. Oh, boys, it's very exciting. This is very, very exciting stuff. Didn't they say they will? I gotta make this bigger because I can't read it. Oh, Zan says he likes my haircut. Thanks, yo. Or I made a gender assumption about that. Sorry, Zandari. They said I like your haircut. I appreciate that. What do you think happened to all the Oh, no, I missed this up here. Gambit said, it's in the vid I posted in your Michael return vid by Buckature. Oh, right. Got you. That's why Rockstar is so good. Yep, I read that. Didn't they say they wanted to do some kind of community-made stuff like Roblox for Fortnite-style stuff? Yeah, Jason Schreier reported, and other people have reported on a number of different tools that Rockstars wanted to use to allow the community to make their own stuff. We just haven't seen any of it until now, other than like the race creator, which is a small thing. I think it is understated how important the stunt race creator is. Think about all of the stunt race creator stuff that's on social media. Oh my god, just that alone, plus the ones that actually get played. Like, that is tremendous. A lot of work goes into that. I got a lot of respect for that. So, it's been around for a little bit, but this mission creator is so much more in depth than any of that race nonsense. What do you think happened to all the GTA 4 miscellaneous activities like bowling not being in GTA 5? Did they skip a game just to reintroduce it for 6 and give us a... No, so here's the thing about that. When you have these activities and you update your animations across the board, like your all new NPCs, the ragdolls changing, all that, you have to go back in and reanimate the bowling. Like, you can't just pull it from one game to the other when you're changing so many things. So they literally ran out of time, which is hilarious because it came out so much faster than 5 did. But they thought of it as they're out of time, and that game got delayed too. And so they just didn't have time to go in there and animate the bowling. And that's the things that are mission. The things that are mission. Nice. I did that on purpose. Let's pretend. Those are the things that are mission from the mission creator. You can't add, that I've found, you can't add dialogue in the cutscenes or animate any of the actors very much. Very, 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 very little. So it is like a contact mission without a scene, because you're not like mocapping someone, and you're not able to put your own voices in, that I've found. That could be something that they add, that they change, but it would be difficult to moderate. It would be amazing though, because if you could put your own music or recordings of any kind, I could put Vinewood Public Access, the radio station, on the radio, or at least coming out of the studio. You know what I mean? Man. It's wild to think about. It's wild to think about what's possible. It will take people a little bit of time to figure out the controls to make it work, you know? But they could. And they can make something really, really good. A lot of really, really good stuff. And it could fill out 2026 in a way that doesn't feel so empty. Which brings me to my next topic. What's next? Everybody's hyped up. Everybody is hyped up on this whole Michael, Trevor, Franklin reunited, and it feels so good. And I'm not so sure that it's happening. I don't know about that, dude. Maybe. I'm a little cynical about that, but I will say this for sure. I'll say that obviously we're not done with Mr. Faber. Spoiler alert, if you haven't finished the DLC, I'll try to keep spoilers like kind of light. But basically, if you haven't already heard it, the idea is that, you know, there's a cliffhanger at the end of the DLC. And it always was going to be something. I expected him to come back more. He did not. Mr. Faber showed up in the Money Fronts DLC. And when I met him, I was like, okay, cool, villain. When is this guy coming back? And then we do some missions for him, and then nothing happens. And then we get this mansion DLC. And then these new listing missions that really are just with Roth. But Mr. Faber's on the poster on Rockstar Newswire. And he's talked about... I don't know, man. He comes back. He's in your mansion in like the first cutscene. And then you get a phone call from him later that just leaves this big cliffhanger. And you're like, okay, so we're still not dealing with this guy. Summer? Maybe they wait to summer to give it to us, but I think we were going to get like an Oscar Guzman Flies Again winter DLC second part thing in March or something. You know what I mean? Like we've gotten in the past. A lot of people are hoping it means the summer. And because Michael says that we know people that he's friends with, it means reunited and it feels so good. I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced of it. Johnny Cortez says they got to bring them all back. I'm not convinced. Real Supercharged says, do you think we'll get some screens for Christmas this time like we got with 5? I personally hope so, but I think we're in a drought mode from the Michael DLC. Yeah, we might get something. Screenshots, maybe. Maybe. I wouldn't get your hopes up. I wouldn't get your hopes up about it. There we go. I don't know, man. I wouldn't get your hopes up. Honestly. Will Mac Daddy in the chat. We got YouTube royalty. What's up, dude? He's pumping him out on the regular. He's pumping it in, pumping it out. It's on the regular. And it's premiering. Every one of his videos premieres. Because he is kind of live, baby. Don't even trip about it. What up, Will Mac Daddy? Just for your hard work, let's give it to him. Cav, give it to him.
It comes with extra napkins.
Very good, very good. We appreciate you. We were just talking about this mission creator, man. And we're talking about whether or not this Michael, Trevor, Franklin trio heist thing in the summer is a thing. Because it's only been 45 minutes since the DLC came out. And we're already talking about the next thing. Then again, there is a cliffhanger. That's not anybody's fault. It makes sense. I will warn everybody as well. I got a couple more things we are going to get through, but it's going to be kind of a short stream tonight. We were up late last night. We were streaming for last night was crazy long with Kyle. We had a bit of a hiccup in the stream. We had to restart whatever. But we finally got going. We got Kyle that mansion, but it ran late. And I had to get up early. I got to get up early tomorrow, so we're going to have to call it at a reasonable hour. But we might be back at it on Sunday night rather than waiting all the way till next week. And we'll be streaming through the holidays, not as consistently as we have been, but we will be on the air. Don't worry about it. We'll be jingling and jangling. The snow's gonna come, and when the snow is here, you know that we're gonna be full of cheer, because I absolutely love me some Christmas, and I love me some Christmas in GTA Online. Fantastic. I want to talk about the growth of this channel a little bit. So if that bores the shit out of you, you can leave. I understand. I won't be mad at you. But where's my one? There we go. I absolutely cannot believe where this channel is at, not just in the amount of wonderful people who support us, but also the kind of content that I'm making. Very surprised by that. I've been watching people make GTA content for a long time, and I truly never thought that I would make stuff like this. Pardon me. I never thought that this is the kind of stuff I would get into. I like making the radio station. I'm going to keep making the radio station. That's always the thing. But live streaming with you guys has been so fun. I truly enjoy doing this station, doing these broadcasts, and it's given me a lot of energy and a lot of hype for this game at a time that's been very difficult to do that. And I think that's the power of it. I think a lot of people already understand that, but it's very, very good. Gambit said, I would like to see online transition of our online character to 6. Like the government seizes our assets, so we go to the airport to escape Leonida. I mean, yeah, I think continuity would be interesting. They were talking on GTA 6 o'clock this week about doing some kind of Fortnite style real-time event where if you show up for it, you could see the transition from one to the other. I don't think that's going to happen. They didn't think that was necessarily going to happen either. They were just discussing it, but yeah, I think maybe, or just letting us start fresh, which I think if they do let us transfer, or any version of an in-universe transition happens, I think they'll also give you the option to not do that and start from scratch, obviously. So, yeah, it's a win-win. It's going to be fine. But yeah, it would be really cool if they let you do that. We'll see what's going on with it. Let's see. Oh, right. Growth of the channel. I was talking about that. It's interesting to me to see everything happen so quickly. Because for months and months, Vinewood Public Access, the radio station, the #1 fan-created GTA Talk radio station, was online and no one gave a shit. And then all of a sudden I started making a few videos about, like, I think the story, blah, 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 GTA 6. A bunch of people found this, and then they found the radio, and now Gambit Arcana is pitching me a story mission for VPA. Like, that's wild to me to think about. And that we had our first super chat, last night, and people contributing to the station, like contributing to this whole thing that we're doing. It means the absolute world to me. And I've got to say, we'll see what's happening in the spring, but I really do feel like when my contract is up at the TV show that I work at, man, I really want to do this full time. I think hosting the station more often would be really great. Having a better time slot would be wonderful. I get tired. I'm really a late night guy. Ironically enough, despite hosting this channel, I'm not really a late night guy. I'm really an early bird guy. McTannon moved his schedule up. So maybe we need a new host. Knocking boots at what would it be, 6 a.m. for me? Holy shit. And I can get all excited about whether or not they're going to tweet. That can be my new gig. It's not the worst idea I've ever had, you have to admit. Let's see. Oh, finally. We will be launching memberships to the channel very soon. We got approval for that. Honestly, full transparency. All I gotta do is hit the button. All I gotta do is hit the button and the memberships go live. But I really want to make a really big deal out of it. Because here's the thing with memberships. This will have to change if we ever get a large following on this channel. Not worried about that happening. But if it were to happen, it would have to change this a little bit. There are only so many perks I can offer through YouTube. It'll only let me do certain things to make the membership worth it. But there are lots of things I can do outside of that to make it worth it for people in the beginning when there's only so many people. And so like the first few people who sign up for a membership, when it launches, will get like a Christmas card from me. So stuff like that I want to make, and we're going to get into merch and all that kind of stuff later in 2026. So yeah, membership's right around the corner. Exciting stuff. And that's only been possible because we just got monetized, because we have so many people showing up to support this channel, to watch our content, and to support what we're doing. It's crazy. There's so many assholes. More than I could imagine. Okay. Let's see. Do I have anything else on my list? Do you guys have anything else? Because like I said, I'm going to have to turn in early tonight. Actually get some rest so I can actually make some content for you guys. But I wanted to make sure I stuck to my schedule and that I was live when I said I would be. Thursday at 9. I did it. Kevin, rub a little funk on it just to show him we're a good time.
It comes with extra napkins.
Bada bing, bada boom. All right, folks. We appreciate you. I think we're going to wrap it up there. I know it was a short one tonight, but I appreciate you all being here. Leave some love. I don't even have the radio queued up because I had to reset all of my stuff in order to make this smooth. So we're going to play the intro as an outro, and then we'll call it. Thank you guys for showing up. Drop a subscribe if you haven't already. If you watch this and you're not subscribing, that's absolutely bananas to me. Throw a like on the stream. Even now that it is ending, it is still very helpful if you haven't done that already. We really appreciate you. One love, babies.